Russia is on fire. Dozens of explosions. Drones have encircled Moscow.
The object is situated within the confines of a circular ring, completely encircled by its perimeter.
Factories are blowing up. Air defense has failed. Electronic warfare is bringing drones down right onto Russians' heads. Putin's mercenaries are making excuses for their failures.
You're giving away our positions. That's why everything comes flying in after that.
Airports are blocked again. Chaos on an unprecedented scale. Watch till the end to find out more about this. Welcome to Ukraine Today. I'm Darina Hutsakalo with the latest events. An apocalypse for the Kremlin. Russia is exploding from within. Hundreds of drones destroyed factories, chaos in Moscow.
Explosions in the area of the villages of Litkino and Bakievo in the Solnekhnogorsk urban district near Zelenograd. Loud noises were heard and bright flashes were visible in the sky. And in the village of Alabushevo, residents are reporting power outages.
Moscow Mayor Sergei Sobyanin stated that Russian air defense forces allegedly shot down 2 drones that were flying toward the capital. Later, he reported another drone that was allegedly destroyed. An emergency decision was made to close all airports. At Moscow's Vnukovo airport, a carpet regime was declared, and both departures and arrivals were temporarily cancelled. The same situation occurred at St. Petersburg's Pulkovo airport and at Kaluga airport.
Test flights are being delayed for departure due to temporary restrictions at St. Petersburg airport. Several more planes are unable to land at the air harbor.
Russians, it seems, still haven't gotten used to all the commotion, as they are genuinely surprised to see drones in the sky. Powerful explosions were heard in the city of Novomoskovsk, Tula region. A large-scale fire broke out there. The drones may have ruthlessly struck the Azot chemical plant, which helps produce shells for the Russian army. The first shocking details have emerged.
That's just fire. I don't understand what's burning.
According to preliminary information, the M500 unit for methanol production was damaged. As a result, the plant urgently carried out technical operations provided for in the event of an attack.
Things are also tense in the Russian city of Voronezh. Once again, a swarm of drones and big questions about the effectiveness of Putin's famed air defense.
According to locals, a drone hit a building in the area of Ivazovsky Street. First, they heard a loud bang, then thick smoke appeared. People say that the UAV damaged the upper floors.
They also leaked an exclusive excuse from the so-called defenders of the Russian sky. They say it's because of the videos that locals are leaking the drones, then fly straight to the target. Supposedly, they're working tirelessly.
Dear ones, I understand that you really want to share videos. It's very interesting. You are really interfering with our work. You are revealing our positions, and after that, everything gets hit. Please don't pause videos or mention the areas. I'm asking you very much.
Meanwhile, the locals keep complaining non-stop about drone attacks. They cry out that they're suffering. These people are innocent, they've done nothing wrong.
Oh Lord, how can you live like this? God forbid, you just don't understand, they're panicking. Poor people, why are they suffering?
Unknown drones have hit Belgorod with full force.
Every voice matters. Join our community, support independent journalism, and help us bring you the truth from Ukraine. Become a member of Ukraine Today. Join us now.
Why are you shooting it down? Go for it. Only the sections are left. I'll climb in with you.
One of the drones fell on Yevhen Pavlovsky Street. People started to put out the fire, and at that moment an explosion occurred. It is likely that the warhead of the UAV exploded.
Z Channel started shouting that the region was engulfed in massive fires and acrid smoke. In the Smolensk region, peace is just a dream as well. Explosions, explosions, and more explosions.
The 8720 flight support equipment repair plant of Rostec is located there. What exactly was the target of the attack is still unknown. There is also located the significant Roslavl railcar repair plant joint stock company in the city of Roslavl.
Panic is sweeping over the Russians. Everything around is on fire.
Those who are meant to burn won't drown. Tomorrow everything will be done for you. You are not free.
The Russian Ministry of Defense reported that air defense forces allegedly destroyed 122 drones overnight, mostly in the Bryansk and Kursk regions. Meanwhile, while the Russian Federation is trying to hide the consequences of strikes from innovative Ukrainian drones, a new situation is unfolding right now. An environmental disaster. In Anapa, after a massive oil spill, the beaches are empty and tourists are terrified. The season is a failure, the economy is limping, and the locals are generally packing their bags and leaving. More about the situation there in the story later.
Southern coast of Russia, Anapa, Novorossiysk. People go to the beach in search of sun and sea. But this year, instead of a vacation, they are met by fuel oil. This boy was just sitting by the water. His leg is covered in a black sticky substance. Fuel oil is a toxic heavy petroleum product. It's almost impossible to wash off, and it's dangerous to your health.
Fuel oil is a residue from oil refining. That is, it's a heavy, what we also call a bottom residue. In other words, all the volatile fractions have evaporated, and what's left is a heavy, oily liquid rich in asphaltenes with a lot of sulfur, nitrogen, and heavy metals. So this is fuel oil.
It all started in July. A tanker accident not far from Novorossiysk. The likely causes are failure to comply with navigation restrictions established for this area, as well as insufficient crew qualifications and non-compliance with vessel operation rules. The total volume of the fuel oil spill is about 4,300.
First of all, of course, it's an environmental disaster. That's absolutely obvious. The ship captains violated the relevant rules and did not seek shelter in time, almost 40% of the fuel.
People are finding fuel oil right in the water, on the shore, on their skin, on their swimsuits. Some people swim without knowing there are chemicals in the water, some because they don't believe it, and some because they have no alternative.
However, the inherent danger of the situation became alarmingly and unequivocally known almost immediately after its onset. It was a truly dire and rapidly unfolding crisis, as the devastating consequences were observed with shocking swiftness. A profound and widespread tragedy began to unfold before everyone's eyes as countless animals, innocent and vulnerable creatures, were tragically succumbing to the perilous conditions, dying at an alarming and heartbreaking rate, indicating a severe and immediate threat to their very existence and well-being.
These cormorants couldn't take off. Their feathers are coated with fuel oil. The Black Sea fauna suffers first, and the consequences may be irreversible. Fuel oil is dangerous for humans. It causes burns, allergies, and affects breathing. For nature, it is a slow but certain death. The water is already poisoned, the shore is polluted, and cleaning it is difficult and expensive. The smell is as if you're at a factory.
In short, it's a catastrophe, an ecological disaster.
But the Russian authorities, as always, remain silent. There are no official warnings. There is no declared state of emergency, no mass cleanup. The tourist season is in full swing. Money is more important. The primary and most crucial aspect is that the visual presentation, the picture itself, appears exceptionally good and aesthetically pleasing. Furthermore, my dear friends, it has been observed that significant oil slicks have already been clearly spotted and confirmed to be present far beyond the geographical boundaries of Novorossiysk, extending their reach considerably. But no one is warning about this, because in Russia, an environmental disaster can happen, silently, without explanation, without investigation, and of course without accountability.
How do you assess the targeted strikes on Russia? Share your opinion in the comments. Hit the like button under the video and stay up to date with the main news. There are almost 440,000 of us subscribed. More to come. See you soon.